have a good night kiss?
Won't I slide off your face?
Think of it as a ski lesson. Come on, let's tuck you in.
Wait. See, if I do it my way, I won't mess up the covers, and my bed will be all made up for tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, sleep tight. I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Ice cream!
Setting my ways, losing track of the days. Only me to live for. Had no need to give more than I wanted to.
Spending my time just holding the line, never getting caught up. Love was never brought up, it's not the thing to do. Ooh,
It was you.
then came you. You made me leap without taking a look. Ooh, it was you, then came you.
You reeled me right in like sinker and hook.
Never thought forever was the best I could do.
Then came you.
It was you, me, you.
It was you, me, and you.
It was you, me, then came you.
Famous sportscaster and professional fisherman George Papadopoulos is one short of his limit on this, the first day of a 5-day tourney. Oh, this will assure him, of course, for first prize in the International Bass Open Your Mouth Tournament.
Shall I have it stuffed and mounted?
Well, let's have it for dinner.
Oh, well, before I call the game and furniture warden on you, I have a favor to ask.
Sweetheart, I'm going to take Webb down to the community center on my way down to the station.
Yeah, but listen, George, I have to practice giving psychological tests.
And you want me to be the guinea pig?
Oh, honey, I don't think of you as a guinea pig. More like a guinea hunk.
Oh, sweetheart, you know I don't like to take tests.
You don't have to do it, not if you're afraid.
No, I'm not afraid.
Well, then, come on. Jerry's going to do it. It could be a lot of fun. You might even learn something about yourself.
Sweetheart, I already know about my hat and my waist and my pant size. What else is there?
I call that picture George trying to weasel out on ma'am.
Saved by the kid. Well, goodbye.
No, wait a minute. George, now listen, I'll level with you. I'm desperate. You see, I have left this whole thing until the last minute, and if I don't get it done, as they say in France, my derriere's in a sling.
All right, darling, but not until I have one evening of persuasion.
You got one evening of persuasion, and I guarantee you will cave in before Ed says, "Here's Johnny."
George and ma'am being mushy. Come on, George. I've got to get going. Mr. Terry's teaching us photography today.
Oh, I hear he's pretty talented, a regular arts and crafts guru.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite grown-ups, right after you and George and whoever invented M&Ms. Bet I'll get a great picture riding with George. Man, screaming at bus fumes.
Bobby, the use of dead flies as your sister's hair is very unique.
Thank you, sir.
I guess your theme was My Sister Bugs Me. Now, this is one of my favorites. It is by Webster Long, and it appears to be a fish made out of dried macaroni. Now, what exactly was your theme, Webster?
There's no theme. I just hate fish and I wish it tasted like macaroni.
That's silly of me not to have known that. That's very good, Webster.
Boy, if I had to teach like him in school, I'd even go on Saturdays. Me too.
All right. How many of you brought your cameras like I asked you to? But how many of you brought me $1 million like I asked you to? All right, I guess we'll stick with the photography. Now, as you know, the Mirror is running its photo contest, and we are all going to enter, and I am going to win.
this is great a contest. I'm going for the gold.
Now, the winner's photograph is going to hang in the Vanderkamp Art Gallery, and it'll be published in the Art Director's Journal. All right, gang, let's break out of this joint and go shoot up Chicago. Give me 5.
Okay, let's start with word association. Who wants to go first?
Me. Oh, come on, George. Get into the spirit of this. We're here to explore the subconscious.
Okay. Now, when I say a word, I want you both to say the first thing that comes into your mind, okay?
I happen to have a very associative mind.
Jerry? House.
Architectural Digest.
George? Sex.
Is this a trick question?
George? Sex.
Wife.
Jerry? Drink.
Champagne. Dom Perignon, 47, of course.
George? Sheet.
Paper.
Table.
Louis the 14th.
And car.
Dodge.
Thanks.
You know, George, I really admire your simplicity.
Are you saying I'm boring?
No, just basic.
Oh, I knew I should have used chimps.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Webster.
Say, George, do you think this photo's good enough to enter the contest?
It's a great nature shot.
Oh, Webster, this is wonderful. I see the universe in microcosm. The symbiotic relationships of all life.
It's a bug on a leaf. Catherine, I'm sorry, but I'm through with the tests.
Oh, dear. Yeah, honey, it's a nice picture. It really is very nice.
Thanks, ma'am. But nice won't win the photo contest. I have to go for radical. I can see my photo in the paper where everyone can see it right next to the mud wrestling ad.
Sugar?
So,
The test is over. I sent my evaluations in last week.
oh, that's too bad. I wanted to change some of my answers. I think I had some of them wrong.
Honey, there is no right or wrong. See, the only person that test mattered to was me. I am graded on how well my evaluations line up with the Institute's.
Well, I've never trust tests. You know, one time when I was in high school, Catherine and I took a test, and you know what it said I was going to be? Get this, an undertaker.
You look very well in black. Tell you what, I won't ever tell you your results unless you want to know.
Oh, good. Will you tell me Jerry's results?
Sure.
Ma'am, George, quick. Where's the art section? Today, they announced the winner of the photo contest. Whoa! That's my picture!
Yeah? Fantastic.
I don't believe this. Wait. Let me look again. It's still there! Yeah, George, look! I won!
Oh, that's great. It's a wonderful landscape. It looks so real. I feel like I'm in the park. I can hear the pitter-patter of muggers' feet.
Thanks, George. This is great. You know, now I know how Luke Skywalker felt when he blew up the Death Star.
Oh, Luke. Can I ask a question? Why does it say the winner is Mr. J. Terry?
What? It's my teacher. But that's my picture. The newspaper must have made a mistake. They did that last week in the comics, where they made Blondie a brunette.
Honey, are you positive this is your photograph?
Yeah. But don't worry. I'll talk to Mr. Terry this afternoon, and he'll straighten everything out.
Now, our next project is going to be woodworking, so decide now if you would like to make a tie rack or add a room to your house.
I wonder why you haven't said anything about your picture winning.
He's probably waiting till after class to make the big announcement. I'll probably have to make some sort of speech.
Okay, gang. See you next time.
Excuse me, Mr. Terry.
Huh? Oh, Webster, how you doing?
The newspaper says that you won, but that's my picture.
Webster, what are you talking about?
The picture. I took it.
Well, look, I can see how you might be a little confused, son. Everybody took pictures in the park, but that one's mine.
But, Mr. Terry,
I'm sorry, Webster. You're mistaken. Oh, now don't feel so bad. It could happen to anybody. I'll see you next time. I think you're gonna love woodworking.
George, guess what the teen crisis group put on my jacket? And can you guess why?
Next to Cher, you're the woman they admire most.
Oh, that's true, but no. Today we found out that I can spit farther than Frankie Delisle or Hank the hose.
Does that mean we're going to get a spittoon?
No, I think we just keep the windows open. Hi.
hi, ma'am. Hi, George.
Well, if it isn't Webster say cheese long. Come on, it wasn't that bad a joke.
Mr. Terry said the picture was his. I swear it's mine. If I'm lying, you can ground me for the rest of my life.
Mr. Terry, George and Catherine Papadopoulos.
Oh, yes. I love your sportscast.
Thank you.
And I hear you are the best counselor in this place. Best spitter, too.
Oh, well, I had the wind behind me. I hear very nice things about you, too.
Well, that's great.
This is very awkward, Mr. Terry.
It's about Webster, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I felt awful when I talked to him before. See, I took the kids to the park, and we all took an awful lot of similar photos. I'm afraid he's just a little confused on this one.
Yeah, but you know, he seemed so positive.
I know. I even rechecked the negatives. It's not his photograph.
How could he be so confused?
I remember when I was Webster's age, I was always trying to impress people with my achievements to get their attention. I'm sure it's just a phase he's going through. All the kids go through it.
Here, Bobby. Ma'am and George need to go talk to him. I don't believe it either. No, I don't think aliens took over Mr. Terry's brain. I say home. Bye.
Hi.
Well, did he admit it? Did he?
Sweetheart, you know how you're always telling us what a great guy Mr. Terry is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're right. He really is.
He seems to think this whole thing is a misunderstanding.
It's not. I ran back 100 yards to fit that whole tree in this picture. And just before I snapped it, that man walked into my shot. It's my picture. You have to believe me. You have to.
Oh, honey, we'd like to believe you. We're just having a problem proving it.
Confidential test results.
Hello.
Hey, how'd it go?
Well, Catherine lost, but I had a resounding victory.
That 12-year-old will never mess with you again.
She was a tall 12-year-old.
Did the mail come?
What mail?
The white envelopes with the stamps in the corner that you're clutching in your hand.
Catherine, don't show Jerry those things.
Oh, honey, he's a grown-up. I'm sure he's seen bills before. Oh, here it is, my evaluation. Oh, please, please let it be good. This is great. Oh, they confirm my evaluation point by point. Oh, I am so relieved. Oh, thank you both.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I can just take...
Hold it. I want to see how I did. I can't wait to have my intelligence and savoir-faire verified by science.
Not to mention your modesty.
I was getting to that.
Can you read it?
No.
Well, the Institute and I agree that you come out normal quirky.
What is that? Cross between Ward Cleaver and Don King? What happened to artistic, perceptive, sensitive?
They disagreed.
Well, they are wrong. What'd they say about George?
George doesn't want to know his results.
Then this will not reach its laugh riot potential. And I will be on my normal, yet quirky way. Ciao.
Sure you don't want to know?
Positive.
Okay.
What does mean?
Well, they said that you should become an undertaker.
Really?
Of course not. I'm teasing you. They said that you're one terrific guy for doing a test you didn't want to do just for your wife.
Oh, that's nice.
Hot off the presses, Mr. Papadopoulos.
Thanks a million, Steve.
No tip?
No tip.
What is it?
Catherine, I went down to the station and I got Webb's picture blown up. I figured if I could find out who that guy was in the picture, maybe he could back up Webb's story. Mm-hmm. This is it, Catherine. Look at this. Webb!
Oh, I saw this in a James Bond movie. First of all, they blew up the picture, then they blew up the guy in the picture.
Look at this.
It's my picture.
Yes, and what else? Look at it.
Well, that's Mr. Cherry walking in front of a tree.
Which means...
He couldn't have taken a picture.
Yay!
George, you're the greatest.
Just call me Sherlock Papadopoulos.
We got him stone cold guilty.
Man out and out lied to us.
And stealing from a child. I mean, he is an #1 slime ball.
I'm surprised he didn't take credit for my macaroni collage.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a copy of that over to the director of the center.
I'm going to see that the newspaper gets a copy of this.
And I'm going to tell all the kids what's going to happen. What is going to happen?
His reputation is shot. I mean, I don't know, he's obviously going to lose his job at the center.
I mean, if I get the credit, he gets fired?
Yeah, of course. Don't you think that's what he deserves?
Well, what Mr. Terry did was terrible. But he used to be so nice to me.
Well, good people sometimes do bad things.
I guess that's what happened. Boy. I don't want to get Mr. Terry into trouble. We can't tell anyone about this picture. Please promise.
Okay, it's your picture, it's your decision.
I think that's how I want it. Boy, I feel really crummy.
Well, why don't you go down and tell Mr. Terry how you feel?
You mean in person?
Yeah, or write him a note. Just get it off your chest.
Oh, Webster. Hey, I missed you in class today. What are you doing?
I'm quitting, Mr. Terry. I don't want to take your class anymore.
Webster, listen.
No. That's my picture. And you know it. I thought you were my friend. But a real friend wouldn't have done that. That's why I'm not coming back. Okay. There.
What do you mean, there? It's not a word. Birfnitz?
I'm almost sure it is. Dad, could you look that up for me, please?
Okay. Birfnitz? Birfnitz. Aha, here we are. Yeah, Birfnitz.
All right.
Birfnitz. To try to fool one's family while playing a word game from the Latin barefus.
So, can I use it?
Get out of here.
Don't look at my letter. Hi, Mr. Terry.
Can I come in?
Certainly.
I wanted you to know that I called the newspaper about the photo and set the record straight. Webster, this is for you.
It's a skunk.
My self-portrait. I guess I owe all of you an apology. What I did was inexcusable.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, for whatever it's worth, it started off as an innocent mistake. There was a big mix-up when I was matching the photos and the name tags, and I didn't realize till after the picture was printed.
What if you knew? How come you didn't tell anyone?
Because it's the first time in my life I've ever gotten any recognition. Even though I didn't earn it. You know what I do when I'm not working at the center? I work at the shopping mall, taking pictures of kids. I've got backdrops of woods and streams or the Easter Bunny or whatever.
What does that have to do with my picture?
See, Webster, when I got out of college, I had really big plans. My camera was going to be my ticket to a life of glamour and travel, but it just never happened. I never really accomplished anything.
Well, sure you did. You told me lots of things. And the other kids, too.
Man, I don't believe I did this.
Well, frankly, neither did we, but we're all human, and I guess we make mistakes.
Well, I guess sometimes good people do bad things.
This is a very special kid you have. I know whoever takes over my job is going to enjoy working with him.
You're not coming back to the community center?
No, I think under the circumstances, it's best if I resign. I'll just take on more hours at the mall. Who knows? Maybe this will give me the push that I need to go after all those dreams I used to have.
Good luck, Mr. Terry.
Thank you. I'll be going on my way. I'll let you get back to your game. Excuse me, I do have a question.
What's that?
What's Birfnitz?
Webster will be back in a moment. All right. I love this. Another Webster on the original. Hey, everyone smile.
Did you set the timer?
Think so.
You gotta check.
Hurry.